it is really hot in here. So bear with my glowy skin. Today I have a makeup look. This is just gonna be a lot of fun. I don't typically wear makeup. I'm more of a mascara, blush type of gal. So I wanted to just play because you know the drill. We ain't doing nothing out here. But this will be fun. So that's what we're doing today. Let's just jump right in. I'm going to start with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I have used this before early on. This is the 106 Sun Beige, and I'm just, you know, putting it on here. And so I'm not as prepared as I wanted to be, so I'm just going to be looking at myself, which if you've seen one of the other videos, I usually say, you know, don't look at yourself at the, in the, you know, the, you know what I'm saying. I feel like I forget a lot of words. Viewfinder? Sure. So I've said, like, you know, don't do that so much when you're talking to people because, you know, it's hard and they lose interest. But I'm going to do that this time because I need a mirror and I didn't bring one. So forgive me. How are you guys doing today? I want to know in the comments, you know, how's your day going? I hope it's going well. You know, in the middle of this chaos, you know, there's always stress. So I get that. But maybe you got a phone call from a friend and that was exciting for you. One of the reasons why I usually don't use foundation, I don't know why I was always so fearful that that line of demarcation that some people get, maybe it's because they don't blend right and I, you know, I'm not used to it. So I always worried about that. Even in high school when my friends would be wearing makeup, I wouldn't. I would probably do eyeshadow and again mascara because I was so afraid that that line would be there. And I mean, it's not a huge deal. Like, there are people who have that line. It is what it is. You just make it work. So now I'm going to go in with that primer that I just showed. This is old. When I say old, I'm talking, you know, and I probably just do, oh gosh, like that little dab. I'm talking like, geez, 2 years, 3 years? I might be generous when I say that. Is it generous or like, I'm probably being shy when I say that number because it's been a long time. That's how much I don't use makeup, but I love it. Like, I don't know what it is. Anybody else out there doesn't really use makeup or doesn't feel like they're good at it yet, but you just love makeup? I think, you know, for me, I feel like I'm a creative person in arts, like in colors, bright colors. I love that. And so for me, I think it's just the outlet of, like, you can do anything. And I've seen so many cool looks, especially on like Instagram and my friends, and I love it. And so I'd love to recreate some looks just for fun. Now we got to do that powder thing. So I'm actually gonna grab, this is an old like e.l.f. brush. I don't even know. Yeah, it's an e.l.f. brush. It's just one of these, like, you see it's kind of like rounded and it's thin. And I'm going to put like a skin color type powder. I'll do the Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics, and I'm gonna do Stark. So I realized this has a mirror. Anyway, let me get a little closer. One thing I have learned is to do this powder trick so that the rest of the powder is seamless. And I did notice that before I didn't do that. A very amateur move is just to do eyeshadow without it. So you learn something new every day. Does anybody else find these makeup videos relaxing? I do. Like sometimes I think, you know, it's nice when people like talk to you when I'm the audience member and they are like talking to me about stuff. I love that too. But sometimes I just like to like watch them do the makeup and they don't have to say anything. That's just me. I'm gonna be bold today, you guys. I'm just gonna practice at home. Gosh, I feel like, you know, isn't it crazy when you know stuff, like you know what to do, what's right? Or I guess with the makeup, I don't feel like anything's wrong. It's just in our heads, I feel like we all have been trained to like fit in a box, in any type of way. And so that's why I'm like, oh no, maybe this is not right. But I don't think there's any rules. At the end of the day, you got to do what you want to do. But I still feel a little like, oh no, like, you know how usually you do the dark on the outside? I'm like, maybe I should try dark on the inside. I don't know what that would look like. You know what? This would be the perfect time to try. Let's just do it. So that's what we're gonna do. We are gonna go with, this is the Morphe eyeshadow palette Jewel Crew 9C. And I'm gonna go with Rich Girl. I wanna feel rich. I feel sometimes like, you know, fancy and stuff. And so, okay, so we're gonna try this on the inside. Like I said, if you're still here, thank you, because you're showing support and you're just on this little baby journey with me to see what the final result is. Follow along, please. So I'm just gonna fan it up into the side, almost like a starburst. Starburst Rich Girl. Okay, I am already feeling like this looks like a bruise. It's okay, it's all right. This is not a big deal. If there's mistakes to be made, they can be cleaned up, and that is what we're gonna practice today. So I'm gonna try to go halfway. Maybe just to here. And you know what, with that being said, oh God, you guys, are y'all laughing yet? Okay, with that being said, let's do Rock Out. It's a very pretty color. Now, Stone Fox is similar to Rock Out, and I'm gonna grab that and just kind of go. It's not much of a difference. I'm gonna go right next to Rock Out. It's not much of a difference. It's a little brighter, I would say, once it's on. And I'm just gonna blend it, sort of make that connection with Rich Girl. I'm liking it so far in the mirror. I don't know what it looks like on camera, because when I look, it looks almost patchy, you guys. That's all right. This is a safe space. No judgment, please. A safe space to just make mistakes and clean them up, because in my case, you couldn't really do mistakes growing up, and serious side note real quick, I am seeing the consequences of that as an adult. A little bit of trauma there. That's a whole nother video for another day. But with that, I mean, even the smallest things give me anxiety, and if you really think about it, it's like that affects your everyday life. You know, little things like you making decisions, being indecisive, and that's me. And so, like, as I'm doing this, I'm literally saying, like, you know what, no big deal. We'll work with it. If I need to wipe it off, I'll wipe it off. It's a good practice, and I feel, I don't want to get too deep, but I feel like it's a little too deep, that it's therapy. Doing a makeup session for yourself at home is a therapy session, because you are stepping out and making a decision to do something, even though it's very light and superficial. It's kind of saying like, okay, I can make a decision. Let me pick a color. Let me pick several colors, and we'll see what happens. And if I want to take it off, I'll take it off. So that's what it is doing for me. Besides having fun, because I do want to have fun, but I do feel like I've limited myself in boxes because I'm so afraid of making mistakes in general. And most things are not that serious. Now I'm just gonna like blend, and then I think I want to go back to Rock Out and just put it in the middle. So I just kind of place it in the middle. Now what I'd like to do, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a cut crease because that makes me feel fancy, like I know something. So we're gonna do a cut crease, but I do like that transition up here. And so with that, I'm gonna actually do Rich Girl a little more to make it like brighter here. And just bring it up before I do that cut crease. Just playing with it. So I'm working on one eye because I feel like once I do that, then I can transition to the other and see if I can follow along my own steps. For now, I'm going to go with this. This is an e.l.f. brush. It's more of a, I don't know, I would say like, it's circular. It's just circular and round, but more precise. So I'm gonna go with the Rich Girl and just like be more precise where I place it, which I wanna just place it on the inside. And then with the same one, gonna go to Stone Fox and out here. There's a little bit of lightness in the middle and I really like that. Now we're going to do the, so I'm just gonna use the matte, the Infallible, and we're gonna do that cut crease. Now, it is a little, like I need to blend it more. It's too harsh of a line and I probably went up too high. Mistake number one, don't go up that high. I'm getting like an 80s vibe. Okay, so what I see people do, a little bead, and I'm gonna place it on my lower eye. And I see people doing this. Free entertainment, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna, maybe I did too much, so I'm just gonna follow along how people say.
I think that was too much of a cut crease.
This might be that going out makeup. This might be like 3 a.m. makeup. Lord help us. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just tap it. Okay. Bring it around. Now. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. So see how I clean that? It's dry. I'm going to go to Rich Girl and I'm going to place it back.
We just gonna place it back and connect. You see how it's patchy? Now let's go to Rack Out and see what we can just...
There has to be professional people who do this and this is what happens to them. Or like maybe at the beginning of their journey. Guess what happened to me? Amateur move number 2. Battery ran out of the camera. So we're gonna improvise. And guess what I did off camera? Now notice that this one's a lot smaller. I think this is what I was going for originally. And this one has a couple road maps, you know, but I think they look okay. They look all right, you know, whatever. They look pretty similar. I mean, cousins, I would say. You know, they got the same bloodline. That's good enough. This is what I want to do. I want to go in with like a white-ish color to brighten up. So I'm going to go with Too Faced Natural Eyes in this precise little e.l.f. brush. And I'm going to go with Heaven. This is white. We're just going to do it. Almost has a blue tint. Doing something here. I'm just patting it because I don't want that much fallout. Amateur error number 3, I realize this, is you should do your eyes first and then your foundation because of the fallout. I usually get my wipey and I wipe off the excess. Well, it's not really what you want to do when you have a full face of makeup. Not bad. I want to put a little bit of shimmer because we're dreaming here. And after I leave this gorgeous background, I'm gonna go out for a night on the town. I just don't know yet where. This is Buxom Eyeshadow Mink Magnet. It's the same little brush that's like that, the one I use the white with. Oh, got a little excited. And take two. Look at that. I think that's gorgeous. Like a pewter color. Pewter. Now this one, of course, you see how I drag that? Exhibit A for why, you know, whole point of this is don't do the foundation before you do your eyes. If you know the correct way of doing this, please let me know in the comments below. So far, I think it's okay. Wiping. So I do see some at the bottom, but I'm just going to focus on this area. That's it. And same thing. Let's go back in. Okay. So that this doesn't, I'm just going to do whatever I have left. I'm just going to try to blend to make these kind of friendly lines here, so that the line is not drawn in the sand. Notice that it just looks a little more seamless. Like that's kind of starting to come up. I was gonna say the NYX Ultimate palette, this one is Warm Neutrals. I feel like their, let's see, their number 2 color is very similar to that Buxom Mint or Mink Magnet. I love this palette. So let me just, you know, throw another piece of the Sink in there. I'm gonna go with that last brown and just kind of go in here and just give it another coat. Yeah, okay, not bad. From what I'm seeing, not bad. We're just gonna have to work with it now. I'm gonna do the whole thing. Now, I just bought this. It looks really white. Let's just go with it. Ooh. You guys. On camera. What is it? First look on camera. Well, let's just play with it. You know, back in the day, I'm sure you had those pictures where all you saw was that highlight. And this was back when we just did this area. Come on, I can't be the only one. So we're just gonna pretend that we don't know any better and that we're back in circa 2007. I feel like on camera it doesn't look as bad. Do you guys see that? And you know how people do this whole thing? Let me do a little fancy. I don't know why they do this. Do a little, you know what? I didn't do some contour. We're going big today, y'all. So I don't know about the chin. I don't really like when people do that. I don't know what that's about. We're just gonna do a little Cupid's bow thingy and do the whole lips, because we gonna go. I'm gonna do fancy stuff today. And I'm just gonna do this whole little brightening thing. I will do just like the contour for the nose. Let's just do that. And we'll use a little bit of brown. I'm gonna use the NYX Warm Neutrals. Just grab the little baby brush. And I'm just kind of putting some on my hands, and then let's, ooh, girl. Bring it in. I think people do this little round tip thing. Okay. Instant nose fix. Now I like my nose. I like my features. I just think it's fun how people like do this and it like changes them. You'll see that? You guys, for a newbie, I'm gonna say toot toot, baby. Toot, toot toot my own horn. You know what? Let's work. Blend out with my finger. You guys, This is some magic stuff, y'all. And it feels like I already have that natural little highlight thing at the end. I'm gonna put some highlight, you know, we gonna do the whole thing. Now I have Space Case Cosmetics Scene from Space 1B highlighter. This I got in one of those Ipsy bags that I tried out for a little bit. So let's do a little, look at that. I'm not used to this, so. Okay, all right. Oh wait, are we supposed to do highlight on the nose? Well, I like it on that little round tip. I like this, you guys. And then, hello. Hello, LA. I'm here. I like it. I am coming with the thing. You know what? Yeah, get the whole thing. I don't know if anybody else does that, but we just gonna do the whole thing. What are we gonna do next? Now that we've done the nose, I'm gonna do a little blush because I feel like once I do the blush, then I'm gonna do the highlighter on the upper cheek. So let's do this. I just got this NYX Away We Glow. Away We Glow. Crushed Rose. And I just do like these three because I can use this as a highlighter or that other one. I just kind of do that. Give me that little rose cheek. Rose cheek. And do the same. Hello. We're alive. You know, when you have color on your cheeks, I feel like you just feel and you look alive. I feel so professional. This, you know, you might have laughed a couple times throughout the video, and that's all right. I probably laughed myself. But I'm thinking this looks awesome. Hey, okay, I feel very like fresh. Now we're gonna do some eyeliner because I love doing eyeliner. Let's see if I can attempt one of them on camera. Do this one. We're just gonna pop, lock, and drop it. Hello. Now let's fill in the blank. Okay. It's hard to do it while on camera, so let me see if I can do this. And let's see what the other one looks like. Oh, that was easy. What do you think? I think they are fraternal. I'm all right with that. I think they're fraternal. So let's do mascara. I'm going to do the Betty Boop Ipsy Blink and Wink mascara. The little, so let's do this for a little bit and then I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm trying to go all out. We're gonna have falsies today and just feel fabulous. We should feel fabulous every day, but this definitely is the icing. Honestly, this would work for me, but like I said, we're gonna go a little bit above and beyond. Ardell Naked Lashes. You guys, where are we going tonight? And I'm using the Duo Lash Glue. Wish me luck, you guys. I don't know how people do it. Oh, geez, look at that snot bubble. When they do this all the time, mad props, because it can be uncomfortable sometimes. Maybe I'm not doing it right. And I'm also worried, you know, like the line of demarcation, worried that people can tell. I mean, at this point, I think everybody uses them and it's okay. But back in the day, it was like, you know, I just didn't want them to fall off mid-sentence, you know? So in the center. I don't like to put them too far inside the eye because they do bother me. So, and I've seen a lot of people use tweezers. Maybe that's what I should have used. I feel like there's not much of a difference, maybe because my eyeliner is too thick, so that's understandable. And let's do the next one. And there you have it. Not bad. Okay, so I'm thinking I feel like my cheeks are not matching up, so I'm gonna add a little more. Probably would be too much for an errand to the grocery store, but not today. You know what? Let's use that same one that we did a little bit ago. And I'm going to use my finger and do, what do we do up here, girls? I just feel people putting it on there where it catches the light. Now for the fun part. We are going, I feel like my lips are a pretty good size. I love them. But we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna use the NYX Whipped Caviar. Ooh, I like that. I like that. And we're gonna just do, I've seen this, so they kind of go underneath to make them look bigger. And up here, we're gonna go above. Already they look a little bigger, don't they? I'm going to, I have this Milani pencil 03, it just says 03. And I'm gonna try to fill in a little further. It almost seems very similar to the NYX. Just gonna leave that little bit out. And now, oh, I love this ColourPop Parker. I love this. I feel like all these lipsticks I have are very similar. And then I have the Ofra, which I got in an Ipsy bag. Oh my rai. Let's try this ColourPop. It's very pretty. So, oh, what are you doing in there? Okay, just right there. And I don't like gloss, but maybe we should do gloss. This is Juicy Tubes Lancome. Juicy Tubes by Lancome. It's my eternal face. I love that movie. I talk in movie quotes a lot. Okay, it's just, yes, queen. Need to hire me for one of your products? All right, guys, gloss is just something else. Makes me feel like $1,000,000. Okay, so check it out. Slow motion. Normal tempo. Okay, guys, if you're still here, this has been a long one. I hope that it soothed you and it was calming. It had a calming effect. It was also funny. I am digging this look, you guys. Like, I started and I was like, whoa. And then when I made that mistake, like, ooh, I could probably wear this somewhere. What do you think? You know what? And let me just, because I feel like I always have my hair up. Okay, what is this? 1960 vibes? I had curled my hair yesterday. I'm really digging it. So, you know, a little bit of business in the front, crazy party in the back. Don't look at that. But I feel like this, you know, where are we going? Y'all tell me below. We're dreaming here. This is like, you know, another dimension here. Where are we going? Are we going salsa dancing? Because that's my business, you know. I like to get a little something going on. Where are you going? A fancy restaurant? Should we go to like, where should we go? Top of Waikiki. I think I included it in my Hawaii, I guess, vlog. It was bomb. I mean, the food, the steak, like it cut like butter. Not butter, but butter. It was so good. Those crab legs though. Anyway, so is that where we're going? Y'all let me know. If you know of a place that's like delicious and you would like to rock somewhat of this look and you think you could take it out, where would you take it? Maybe just the movies? I'm excited. I look like I know what I'm doing, in my opinion, my humble opinion. You can disagree. Thank you so much. As of today, I have 84 subscribers. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys. Please like this video if you liked it. If it filled any of those categories for you, like funny, informative. Shout out to Joe Cola because he is so just encouraging and I love his lives. He is putting out lives like just all the time. And I really enjoy those. So check him out if you haven't already. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell button so that you are notified when I put another one of these entertaining videos or any video really. Okay. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video.